Professor T.G. Sitharam, the chairman of AICT, who is the chief guest of today's program, His Excellency the Ambassador of Ireland, Shashankji from Niti Aayog, other dignitaries on the dais, Gaur Vijay Shekharji, who is present here, and all the eminent educationists who are present here. A very good morning to all of you. And first of all, I'd like to thank Ravi Gupta ji for inviting me to share my thoughts with you in this prestigious 26th World Education Summit. Thank you, Raviji, and thank you, ELITS. And also, thanks for organizing this summit year after year, not only in India, but in various countries. So this is a very good forum where we get to interact with each other. And I see many people and many exhibitions which are there, which will be a learning for all of us. So thank you. Now, when we talk of future of education, we are talking of future. I mean, the main theme is future of education. How do we shape the future of education? When we talk of future of education, and if we see that what will be the job scenario, say in 2030, so the job scenario will be totally different. Today also we say that something like 78% of our youth is unemployable. Unemployment is not a bigger crisis. Unemployability is a bigger crisis, that we are teaching them and still they are unemployable. Right now also we say that 78% are unemployable. But what happens when the job scenario changes totally? For example, when we talk of job scenario in 2030, what will be the jobs in the areas like Internet of Things? The jobs will be in AI. We have already seen the implications of AI in a big way, and we are all rather threatened. Recently, AIU did a study on implications of AI on higher education, and we are almost threatened because not only we see driverless cars, we see the, say, ChatGPT, in which, I was talking to a young student. He said, I want to be a coder. So I said, okay, give me a problem statement and tell me in which language you want the code. So he gave me the problem statement. I wrote on ChatGPT that I want the code for this problem statement in, say, C++. Down came the complete coding. So I said, tell me, in future the employer will hire you or ChatGPT for this type of simple coding? He says, yes, I have to do something. So that means you have to develop some extra skills to get employed or to be employable. Similarly, if you talk of future jobs, it is in AR, VR. Till now, we were talking of not domestic but international tourism, but now we are talking of space tourism. And not even space tourism, even submarine tourism. You have recently seen the submarine tourism. The future is of drones, future is of wearables, future is of cryptocurrency. Future is totally different. We do have a store like Amazon Go is a store in which you go pick up things and come back without paying anything. So what happens is that there is a card in your pocket, and when you pick up the things, it keeps on assessing, like calculating whatever you have picked up, and automatically the money will be deducted from your card. So you don't have to stand in the queue in the counter and then pay. So these type of things are there. But the big question is, are we preparing our students for these type of jobs? Are our universities preparing the 4 crore students who are in our higher education sector for this type of a future which lies ahead of them? And not only this future, right now the most difficult situation is we are not even able to predict future, because the future is changing so fast. We are not able, they say in future we won't be having computers and laptops and mobiles. Everything will be on your palm. You can read here and do like this and then do everything. So these type, we are talking of wearables, like wearables in the sense not only the wearables which you wear as Apple Watch or something, even the, like for example, the small earrings I am wearing. So these earrings will work as a wearable and record even my total health statistics. So the future is changing very fast. Are we changing? Are the universities changing? Are the vice chancellors changing? Are the teachers changing? Are we preparing the youth for the future? That is the moot question. So what do we have to do? And the answer lies in the National Education Policy. National Education Policy talks about curriculum changes. Curriculum changes are easy. It's not very difficult. We can have an industry partner. We can do the curriculum changes. We can be changing the curriculum every 3 years. But the point is, who will teach that curriculum? Are we preparing our teachers? Are we doing the capacity building of the teachers to teach that curriculum? And even if we are doing the capacity building of teachers in terms of their knowledge updation so that they can teach that curriculum, the way we are teaching, are we teaching in the right manner? Are we, like, we in India, we are always saying that we are promoting rote learning. Will rote learning help in future? No, it will not help. We have to do the application oriented studies. We have to teach them the application part of it, practical part of it, reasoning part of it, problem solving part of it. But are we doing it? And that is exactly what national education policy says, that we should be teaching the students in such a manner so that they understand. We should adopt flipped classroom model. So if we want to adopt flipped classroom model, are we preparing our teachers to even prepare, say, open education resources of their own, or maybe curate the open education resources from the one which are already available? We are not. And then even if we say that some of the universities are doing, some of the best universities or some of the private universities are doing it, but what percentage of students constitute those universities? Not even 2 to 3%. So what happens to 97% of our students? We say with a lot of pride. Shashankji was telling so many data. He was talking about the India's economy and all, and we take pride in saying that India has a huge demographic dividend to its advantage. We have the youngest population in the world, but if this youngest population is not trained well, will it be an advantage or a disaster? So the onus lies on the university to ensure that it remains an advantage, it remains a dividend for the country. So what I want to say is that national education policy, for example, we are talking of multidisciplinarity, we are talking of multiple entry exit, we are talking of very, very innovative concept called ABC. Now, ABC, I don't know how many of you are knowing about ABC, but ABC is something which is so innovative. I think if somebody asks me which is the most innovative concept in national education policy, I'll say ABC. ABC is Academic Bank of Credit. An Academic Bank of Credit is a bank like any other commercial bank. In commercial bank, you deposit money. In Academic Bank of Credit, you deposit credits. And the credits we get by doing courses from different universities. And once you do different courses from different universities, and in a core area, if the courses are complete, you get a degree of that area. And if you don't have any core area, you get a degree of liberal arts or liberal science from, say, National Digital University. That means you can stitch or design your own degree. That type of concept was never there. But again, for an ABC to be successful, the foremost thing is that the universities should start giving admission in courses, not in the programs. Right now, the admission is in complete programs, say BA, BSc, BCom, MA, MSc, full program admission is given, and the students are supposed to do the courses, means the papers of all those BA or BSc or BCom from a single university. So if we want to implement ABC, if we want to give the opportunity to the student to do courses from different universities and then stitch their own degree, first thing is that we have to give admission in courses. We are not doing that. So how will we implement ABC? The government has opened ABC. The accounts are there and the students are putting the credits which they are earning in their regular programs in that ABC. But the real purpose of ABC will be solved only when the courses are done from different universities and the universities give admission in different courses. So what I feel is, if the NEP is to be implemented in letter and spirit, a lot has to be done by the universities at their own level. It's not only 4-year degree program. Whenever we talk to the universities, are you implementing NEP? They say, yes, we have implemented NEP. What have you implemented? We are starting 4-year degree program. So that is not the only NEP. NEP contains so many other things. NEP talks about, say, internships. It says that after every semester in every program, there should be internships so that the students have hands-on experience. So for providing internship in every semester to every student, what do we need? We need an internship bank. AICT has an internship bank for the engineering students. But of course, that will not be sufficient because the requirement is much, much larger. So every university needs to establish an internship bank so that the students of each university in each program are able to secure internships. Are we doing it? So my only take is that the universities have to rise to the occasion. They have to implement NEP in letter and spirit. If we want to produce students or children or citizens who are good citizens and enabled citizens, employable citizens, who are an asset for the country and who really contribute to the demographic dividend of the country. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you.